Rex Dalton took evasive measures, streetcraft, to make sure no one was following him before he stepped out of the shadows and presented himself at the gates of the Phoenix Unlimited compound just before shift change for the gate guards at 4:00 a.m. He was well known to the guard, but he gave the password anyway. It was SOP, Standard Operating Procedure, and he appreciated that the private military contractor outfit was diligent with their security. Rex was in the employment of CRC, Crisis Response Consultancy, one of those nondescript names that simultaneously said nothing and everything about the activities of the organization. You had to be one of them to know what crises they were consulted about and how they responded to it. They were not the kind of consultants one would find in the boardrooms of corporate America, advising companies how to cut costs and increase their profit margins. In a word, CRC was Black Ops. Those who were not in the know about CRC's business would probably refer to Rex as a consultant. Those who had an inkling of what was going on would have thought of him as a field agent or an operative. His enemies, and some others, would have the word assassin in mind when his name came up. And to a certain degree, all those job titles would be correct. But what Rex really was a chameleon. He'd been in Afghanistan for almost 12 months as of that morning, and out of pure exasperation he'd gone off the reservation regarding his original mission brief and parameters. Months of collecting intel with no sign that what he had reported had any effect on the people he sent this information to. No one was interested in ending the Afghanistan war. The solution was there right in front of them, the elephant in the room. It was the opium production that fueled the terrorists. Irritated and infuriated by the yellow-bellied nincompoops in Washington, he'd taken matters into his own hands. For months, he'd been raiding and destroying refining labs run by farmers and small-time opium buyers. When the growing season ended, and he could find no more of those, he'd redoubled his efforts to find the bigger labs and bigger buyers, regional drug lords, and his major target, the ruling drug lords and their distribution networks. Finding those distribution networks had been part of his original mission briefing. He found them, and he'd sent weekly reports on his progress. He even gave them plans on how to destroy the drug trade. No response. Finally, he requested permission to do something himself. Permission denied.